Wrong, man. We just now came into 2026, and I know Lil Jon been doing a lot to get his head on track. He been meditating, doing yoga. Now his son done passed away. Rest in peace. When I reported on this news the other day, I knew something was fishy. Come to find out, they found him in the pond. They wasn't looking good enough on the first day, but they found him today, man. And this is so sad. The body of rapper Lil Jon Son found in Georgia Pond days after he went missing. And the craziest part about all this is they gotta put rapper Lil Jon Son found first just to get people even interested in the fact that this young man passed away. And I get it, his father is famous and people pass away every day. And they basically want y'all to send y'all condolences to Lil Jon because he famous. But I will recommend that y'all send y'all condolences to his whole family. The body of rapper Lil Jon's 27-year-old son was found near his Georgia home days after he was reported missing, police and family said. Nathan Smith, who goes by the DJ name DJ Young Slade, was reported missing Tuesday morning after he was last seen running out of his home in Mill. Well, what happened, man? That's what I want to know. What had him so upset? What will make somebody run out their house and go to the local pond and never come up out of there? It had to be something bad. The public could probably never get to the bottom of this, but I'm gonna do a little bit of investigation. I know people out here talking, man, so y'all stay tuned, man. I don't like doing stuff like this. I said I was gonna pull up, and y'all know I ain't gonna leave until I get some answers. I'm gonna have to get down and dirty with this news because they playing game. They ain't giving us the whole story. It's sort of like they don't want us to know what's going on. Look, if anybody know, I'm going straight to the source. I'm trying to figure this out right now. They talking online. We got to see what they saying. Somebody said, I'm extremely heartbroken for the tragic loss of our son, Nathan Smith. His mother, Nicole Smith, and I are devastated. Nathan, y'all can see this. Nathan was the kindest human being you would ever meet. He was immensely caring, thoughtful, polite, passionate, and warm-hearted. He loved his family and his friends and his life to the fullest. So who made him upset? Who did it? Because it was somebody that triggered him to the point to where he felt like he needed to get away. He was an amazingly talented young man, a music producer, an artist and engineer, and graduate of NYU. So he done went to school, got a career. He was all right. We love Nathan with all our hearts and are incredibly proud of him. He was loved and appreciated. And in our last times together, we were comforted in knowing that we expressed that very sentiment to him. So Lil Jon letting it be known that it ain't have nothing to do with his parents, because Lil Jon loved his kids. You got people in the comment section talking about it was a sacrifice or whatever, but why would you want to sacrifice something so great like that? And the pictures they put up of him on the news, that's what had me looking like they ain't want nobody to have no sympathy for the young man. Oh man, he really gone. Lil Jon Son, DJ Slade, they found him. He gone, y'all. I was hoping that he would pop back up with a new girlfriend or something, and that'd be the end of it, but that ain't happening. This young man is no longer alive. Rest in peace. DJ Young Slade, Lil Jon Son, has died. His father announced in a statement Friday. So Lil Jon addressed the public today and let everybody know that his son is no longer here, man. Damn, man, I'm just not understanding. How could something like this take place? You know, they raise him, you know, send him to college, make sure he good, and then life got too hard. He was DJing and everything. Wow. I'm just so pissed off about this. How could things be so terribly wrong like this, man? I'm asking y'all, please say a prayer for Lil Jon and his family, man, because that's all we can do at this point. Over time, you know, them investigations is going to get deeper. The public looking into it. Look how they had his son, man. Look how they had his son on the news. They had him looking all types of crazy on the news. I don't know. Something ain't right. Somebody got some explaining to do. Lil Jon Son missing his last post. Hold on, let's see what this is all about. He was rocking with Bow Wow too. What was the business? What was he involved in that made him feel like this is the end for me? You know what I'm saying? You figure these kids, they got everything their hearts can desire. They got connections. If you want some money, you can get some money. If you want some bread, you can get your hands on some bread. All it takes is a couple of phone calls. It had to be something so devastating to where he felt like ain't no coming back from this. He's young. He was healthy. You figure he could bounce back from anything. But it was something that was so bad, and we ain't getting all the details. We don't know if Lil Jon gonna spill it. We don't know if he gonna tell it. And I doubt if he
Lil
would.
Jon is searching for his son. According to a February 3rd missing persons alert from the Milton Police Department in Georgia, the rapper's son, known as DJ Young Slade, whose real name is Nathan Murray Smith, has been reported missing. Prior to...
No. See, the signs of a sacrifice is when you get the public involved and make it a mystery. When the details are hidden, but you know all about the tragedy. If they don't give us some details, people are going to start thinking that this is a sacrifice. And I'm not trying to lead the charge. And besides, it's way too soon. I feel like people need to wait until they have the funeral, get a family some closure, give it some time. And if y'all want to pop back up with the goofy AI blogs about it, then that's on y'all. But at least give it some time, man. It's still too early for all that. I don't think Lil Jon had nothing to do with it. Several firefighters and police officers have gathered at a Milton Park on Friday carrying out an operation centered around the pond. Milton police are also currently looking for 27-year-old Nathan Smith, the son of Atlanta-based rapper Lil Jon. He was last seen around Baldwin Drive and Mayfield Road on Tuesday. That's about 100 yards away from Mayfield Park, where the operation is at. So people that live around these parks, you figure that they enjoy the sight of seeing the water. They enjoy the sight of seeing that aspect of nature. But some people look at that shit and be thinking, excuse my language, they look at the pond and be thinking, one day, if things don't work out, that's where I'm going to be. Because you have to contemplate something like that in order for it to happen. But we don't know if somebody took him to the pond. We don't know if somebody threw him in the pond. Because why would he throw himself in the pond? He walked in there real slow and never came back out. This ain't the Terminator. We talking about Lil Jon Son. We gonna have to figure it out, man. I don't got all the answers, but best believe I ain't done looking. I'm getting closer. It's getting hotter. It's smelling fishy. Smell like I walked into the damn Food Depot. The farmer's market. It's fishy up in here, y'all. I gotta see it for myself. I don't believe it, man. Somebody did this to him. I don't think he did it to himself. They ain't telling the whole story, but either way, rest in peace. Look at this.
DJ Young Slade.
DJ.
I go by DJ Young Slade.
DJ. I produce, I engineer, and I'm an artist. And my dad is the king of crunk, Lil Jon.
What?
Lil Jon asking for prayers after his musician son Nathan vanished.
When we get older, we realize we should be, family is important.
God, y'all keep a lookout on Lil Jon, man. That's what I'm gonna say. Y'all keep an eye on that, man. Y'all pay attention. Cause I noticed when he came back on the scene, things was a little odd. People was hitting me up like, did you see Lil Jon? You seen Lil Jon? That's what everybody was saying. And when I seen Lil Jon, I'm like, okay, either he really changed his life around or he on some clone madness. When Gucci Mane came back, he was looking a whole lot different too, and his family members wound up passing away. I'm not trying to put a conspiracy theory on this, but nobody asked for Lil Jon. to come back. And he definitely made a comeback. Look at this. Y'all stay tuned. I'm getting this together for y'all because I'm concerned about this. It's a lot of weird stuff happening in Hollywood. When they pop back on the scene like this, and they a whole new person, and you don't remember them like that, we not 100% sure of what these people get involved in to have a second run. You know we got a second run in mind. He had his run with the Yin Yang twins and everybody. Now he on a whole nother run. He come back like he man. He ain't crunk with it. He buff with it. And now his son is out the game. All I'm saying is keep a lookout. Keep an eye out. Megan Thee Stallion mama passed, her grandmama passed, and then you had Nicki Minaj on the radio talking about lying on your dead mama, on your dead mama. So they be knowing stuff that we don't know. But me personally, I feel like Lil Jon is a good dude. I don't see nothing like that. He would do something like that to his own child. I don't see that. But a lot of people out there feel like,
DJ.
Hold on, shut up. A lot of people feel like you can't put nothing past people when it comes to money. Look
Everything that is making headlines this afternoon. First, we want to check in with our Angelique Proctor, who is on top of new developments, tragic ones at that, with the search of Atlanta rapper Lil Jon's son. It seems like there's been a devastating development here, Angelique. What more do we know?
Well, good afternoon to you, Tom. Yes, heartbreaking development here in the city of Milton. We are at Mayfield Park. This is the spot where Milton police had been looking for about 3.5 days. They do confirm for us that they did pull a body from this pond that you see here this afternoon. This is where they had been searching for 27-year-old Nathan Smith, who is well known in Atlanta circles as DJ Young Slade and is, as you said, the son of rapper Lil Jon. Well, Smith was last seen leaving his home around 6 a.m. on Tuesday. He was described as being disoriented and possibly being in need of assistance. And so for 3.5 days, police, canine, divers, and even a bloodhound had been searching for Smith. We do have some new images from Skyfox 5. It was about 11:53 this morning that officials found what they believe is the body of Nathan Smith. My colleague who was on the scene at the time tells me a body bag was brought to the scene. The medical examiner showed up, and we, as members of the media, were asked to move back. Then at approximately about 1:45, a gurney was put in a transport van, and that van pulled off. So many people in this family-friendly community were hoping for the best. I have talked to some of them since I have been here, but this Friday afternoon, there is utter sadness. Now, the Milton Police Department says it will not comment further on this case until the medical examiner positively identifies this body. And of course, the Smith family has asked for privacy, and we will, in fact, honor that.
Man, I feel for them people that live in that neighborhood, man. It's going to be hard to sleep at night. They're going to be yelling at their kids, don't go to that pond. Don't go down there. I bet not catch you around there. They don't turn that into Camp Crystal Lake. They got their own little Lake Lanier out there, man. I promise you I'm not trying to be funny out the situation because it's not a laughing matter, but that's some nice real estate over there. Now they got doom and gloom all in their neighborhood. I'm pretty sure some people that just moved over there. They like going to the Publix, little Whole Foods down the street. I love my neighborhood. I love living in Milton. And then something like this hit the news. There goes the neighborhood. They're gonna have to burn some sage around there. Yeah, there's some American Horror Story shit. You got Lil Jon tied into it. You look in the mirror and say East Side Boys 3 times. Next thing you know, somebody, yeah, you might have to move. I ain't feeling it, man. Hold on.
Tom.
Angelique, as you say, just a sad development in this case. And of course, our thoughts and prayers go out to Lil Jon's family as they deal with the situation. Though I am curious in the lead up to this disappearance and, of course, the discovery today, we had heard a lot about the fact that, as you mentioned, he may have been disoriented upon his disappearance and in need of medical assistance. Did we know anything about his mental acuity? In other words, what might have set him off wandering in the first place?
You know, Tom, we do not have the answer to that, and I was just speaking to someone sort of inquiring about that very thing, his mental state of mind on Tuesday or of late, and they said they really did not know, but that is certainly a question that many people are asking right now, and we hope to get to the bottom of at some point. As we have said, Milton police are not answering any questions at this time because I'm curious as to who it was that saw him leaving his apartment at 6 a.m. looking disoriented. Someone obviously mentioned that aspect to Milton police because they shared it with us. So still a whole lot of questions here.
Hold on, wait. They saw him leaving at 6 a.m. looking disoriented. Who the hell was out there at 6 a.m. to see him? How they know he was disorientated at 6 a.m.? He came stumbling out the house. It was foggy out. He walked into the pond like he a zombie or something like that. Who seen him? He's staggering down the street with a bottle with a glass of gin and juice in his hand. Somebody tell me how that makes some sense. 6 in the morning, he was reportedly out, disorientated. Before you know it, he in the... This is fishy, man. This don't sound right. I don't know what he don't smoke. I don't got high before. I don't got paranoid before. I ain't like it. I wouldn't recommend nobody do it. I don't been paranoid before, man. I don't sweat it out and prayed to Jesus before, man. I don't been in the shower praying before. I done did it, man. I done tweaked out and woke up in front of the church the next day. It done happened to me. But I don't know what he could have possibly been going through or what he done smoked or what he done drunk to make him go down to the pond 6 in the morning. Did he sleep the night before? Did he wake up, just roll out of bed, say today's the day? He ain't leave a goodbye note or nothing like. Fishy, man. Who was he involved with? Check his call logs. Who was his closest acquaintances? Everybody need to get interviewed. Everybody need to get interrogated. Bring the whole family down there. Bring the East Side boys down there. Tell little Scrappy he got to come too. Get the Yin Yang twins in the interrogation room. Because we need to figure this out for real. Because I already know what's going to happen. It's hot news. It's a hot topic. But by next week, it's going to be on to the next one. It's going to be something bigger and better. People not going to remember this. People going to shrug their shoulders after a while. They're going to say, rest in peace, send their condolences. And the craziest part is people going to send their condolences to Lil Jon. People online right now writing posts to Lil Jon. There's people out there that made a mistake and put RIP to Lil Jon on the post. So we just got to wait and see how this going to go, man. All I could say is rest in peace to Lil Jon Son. It's official. He's gone. So... unless we get some more information, and which I doubt, I think they're going to be real quiet about this. I don't think they want to go into detail about this. I think they want to leave this alone, especially with Lil Jon's response to the whole thing, how he addressed his fans and how he addressed the publics with he was a nice young man and all. And I get it. You know, he's some hard times. But, you know, I'm going to shut up about it. We just going to wait and see. All I'm going to say for now, since it's too soon to be alligating and speculating, out of respect for myself, I'm going to shut up about it. And I'm going to leave y'all with this. Rest in peace to Lil Jon Son. Young man, you did amazing things. I had to pull up on y'all real quick and let y'all know what's going on before them other YouTubers get a hold of it and turn it into something that it really ain't. Y'all be good out there. Make sure y'all do me a favor, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. And for the people that's tuning in, for the people that already hit that like, pull up. For the people that already subscribed, let me show y'all some love real quick. Lil Stay Alive gonna stay alive. Dorothy in the building. Shout out to the chat. K Solo is kicking it. Leslie Michelle, where you been at, baby? Red Taboo is here as well. Single Threat. Sophia Ann. Yeah. I see you. Everybody that left a comment, everybody that showed me some love. Y'all be good out there. Yo, I'ma holla at y'all on my next video. When I pull up, it's gonna be soon. I'ma spin the block. I'ma be right back. I promise you that, man. All you gotta do is stay tuned, baby.